So this morning we are outside of the Mall of America and we are doing this interview basically just sitting on the back of the open gate in the van with all of our stuff piled behind us. And we happen to run into somebody named Patti Marrin, which you are friends with one of my crew members, Chelsea, right, Patti?
Yes. I've known Chelsea for about a year.
And you have an interesting passion that we thought would be fun to share. And your passion is actually fiber arts, correct?
It is. I love fiber arts. Quilting, sewing, bra making, anything to do with fiber.
Where did this start for you? How do you get attracted to fiber here in Minnesota?
In Minnesota, we are a fiber-rich community, partly because we do have really long winters. And so if you don't sew or have a crafty thing or a textile thing or a knitting thing, you have a pretty boring winter because we are inside quite a bit. Also, it's fun to be able to make your loved ones cute hats that you don't see on the store shelves, all of that kind of stuff. So that's how I got interested. My mom introduced me to sewing when I was about 8.
Do you have any favorite products or projects that you've worked on?
I work on a lot of t-shirt quilts, and so what that means for my clients is that I empty out their closets and they get a really great quilt and empty closets at the same time. So it's a win-win-win for them.
I just love that we're near the airport right now. It's hilarious.
Yes, and this is pretty quiet.
So I have seen t-shirt quilts before, and I've seen, let's say somebody passes away and somebody takes all of their favorite t-shirts, the ones that you just can't get yourself to throw out,
Yes.
and you make a quilt. Have you ever done one of those?
I do, and a lot of people call that memory quilting, and I call that life quilting because really for me it's a celebration of their life. And a lot of times I'm cutting these pieces up for multiple quilts because it's a family endeavor that they want their kids to have them, they want grandkids to have a piece. So, and I really do consider it life quilting. And by the time I'm done with those quilts, I'm a part of their lives.
Exactly. No, you totally are. And I've also seen them where you have somebody who graduates high school. So then
Yes.
all of their athletic shirts and,
Yes, and I'm hard into graduation season right now. It is graduation season in here in Minnesota, and so I probably have 6 of those on my docket right now.
that's amazing. And so how are you making bras? I need to know that.
Okay, so I took a bra making class about 2 years ago and was so excited to have a bra that actually fit me. Because how many women go to a store, they get a bra, it's an okay fit, but it's never really comfortable. The bras I make are custom made to me or to you, and they are a perfect fit. And I'm really, really excited about that. And women are really excited to have a perfect fit. They pay a bazillion dollars for a bra, upwards of $100 or more for a bra. I can do a custom bra for them. Their first fitting is around $200. The bra is about $60, and then I have their fit. And women should have more than one size bra.
No, I didn't know that. Why is
Especially
that?
young women, because when they're cycling, they're about a size bigger than they are when they're not cycling.
Good point. And then when you get pregnant, forget about it.
Forget about it. Then you need new bras.
We have Minnesota.
deserve
We have
new
Minnesota
bra.
saying forget about it.
Forget about it. You deserve new bras.
That's right. And nursing bras too, I
And
bet.
nursing bras too. Yeah.
Okay, so how did you get started? Like, did you have any challenges that you had to get over to make this hobby a business?
Well, it is considered a grandma sport. Sewing and quilting and those things are really considered a grandma sport. And so I just say I'm not your typical grandma. I'm not your typical quilter because I am younger. I like to see what's on trend. I go through a lot of magazines. But there's a lot of, there's self-doubt, there's doubt from other people. Even my husband had some qualms about me doing quilting as a business. Can you really make that work? And you can make it work. It depends on how hard you want to work and how excited you are about the work. I shouldn't say hard, but excited about the work.
Well, I mean, you have to put the time in.
You have to put the time in. Yeah, there is time involved. So you have to put the time in. There's a pretty large learning curve involved. So you have to learn. And I love to learn, so it's awesome.
Yeah, and it sounds like you branched out into a lot of different.
Branching out because I need more than one stream of income. Yeah. So with the bra thing, I would like to branch out eventually to be able to do a custom closet from the inside out. And I mean from the inside of your garments out. And maybe something that I would franchise in the future.
That would be awesome. How long have you been doing this now?
I have been quilting and fiber arting since about 2008. As I kept a full-time job, and it's just recently that that full-time job has kind of gone away, and I'm actually quite happy it's gone away.
Right, and you took that leap. Good
Yep,
for you. Good
yep,
for you.
I'm taking
Okay.
the leap.
So, what do you think though that you've learned about yourself here?
Um, New mechanisms, how to choose better, how to choose different, how to not have what I do look a certain way for me, because a lot of times I'm caught up in that if it doesn't look perfect or it doesn't look like this, I don't want to do it, and that's not the case at all, because it's going to look different. And also to really kind of take that risk, take that leap, and go for it. My friends actually do call me the leaper, and in a very envious kind of way. And I think that the best things come from leaping.
You know, my sister just called me recently at our send-off party for this 50-state tour a gobstopper
Stopper.
for similar reasons.
Yeah.
Always a different flavor. You never know what's coming next.
Yep, excitement. And to be excited about what comes next, even if it doesn't look the way you think it's supposed to look.
Right. Okay, so, I'm all about envision something for yourself, explore what it would take, and then execute a plan. So, for people who would like to take something they love, whether it's a hobby or an interest like this, and change their life with it, what do you think they should envision for themselves first? What would it look or feel like for them if they did that?
I think that if they have a set product that they want to do, they envision that product as being what they do. You have to see it as what you're going to do. Then you can build a business plan around that. I actually have an appointment tomorrow with a place in Minnesota called Woman Venture, and they help women with business plans for their ventures. And so, have that goal in mind. What do you want? Have it out a year. In 2 years, what do you want that to look like? In 3 years, what do you want that to look like? Do you want to still be doing this in 20 years? And how will it have evolved? So like my bra making thing, it's just in the startup stages. I'm just working on a business plan. But my vision in 20 years is that I have a business that's franchised.
Okay, yep. So, to explore for themselves,
Yeah,
what should they do?
Explore it. Don't say no to anything. Any idea that pops into your head, there is no bad idea. There is no right, wrong. There is just an idea. And if it works for what you want to do, use it. If it doesn't, put it on the shelf and use it at a different time. But really, really go with gusto, go with excitement, because your excitement is contagious.
I believe that. I agree with that so wholeheartedly. So, then to execute a plan, like what should they go do right now today to take that first step?
I would say to write down what their goal is for this year, what their goal is for 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, and then look at that goal and say, do I need a business plan now? And they probably are going to. If they don't know how to do a business plan, call somewhere like Women of Venture, call a small business banker that works with small businesses. They a lot of times have business plans that they can kind of write into. They also have the small business loans. And then just go, run.
I don't know why I suddenly feel the urge to raise my shirt and have you check out my bra to see if it's fitting me correctly.
Well, I can tell you, and it probably isn't.
I just made large strides and a big effort to try and get one that fits right. So
It's hard to do. That's hard to do.
So, okay, closing advice for everybody. What do you have to say?
I would have to say, for closing advice, that lead with your heart. Do what your heart tells you to do. Your gut instinct is usually the right instinct. Don't overthink it, because other people will overthink it for you.
That is so true. That is so true. So, how can we reach you or check out your products?
I have a website for my quilting business, www.pmquiltdesign.com. You can always give me a call, 952-240-4398 as well.
And you're on Facebook, right? So
I am on Facebook, yep.
And we can make you a member of our private group so people can reach out to you there as
Yes,
well.
absolutely. Absolutely.
I want to thank you so much for sitting in the back of my minivan with me with all our luggage and bags and pillows and all sorts of great stuff behind us.
It's fun. It's fun.
Are you going to go on the roller coaster with us? Because that's our next move, Mall of America
Yes,
roller
and,
coaster.
I haven't been on the roller coaster here for a very long time. It's not some place that locals go to. We only go when we have company coming.
I understand that too, being from the Jersey Shore. But today, my job is to get on that roller coaster.
That's right, and it's fun.
I'm looking forward to it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
and I talk to you, 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 and we love, and we hate, and we demonstrate, we try to relate. This is my breakthrough. Whoa. Said now, this my breakthrough. Whoa. Oh man, this my breakthrough.